All right. Good morning, students. Good morning or good afternoon, no? I'm so sorry if I have to make this asynchronous um, lesson for you because I have a lot of things to do and I cannot let you na lang pud mo nga biyaan na ng tapod mo sa ere na dili pud ta pwede magklase, no? By the way, before anything else, naka-check na day ko tanan no sa quizzes nato sa quiz 2. And it turns out na may mga concerns ako doon. Gipang sulat na ako sa comments. So kindly read it, no? If you want to reply, then just reply. If you have concerns, then reply on the G class, no? And if again and again, if dili na ko na matiman diretso, pwede ninyo ko i-PM sa GC nato sa Messenger, no? Tag me, okay? Tag me if ever, okay? And I hope na wala na clarification ng dapat po yung mga missing, no? So, I don't know sa inyong plano na, but anyway, that was a quiz. So, late submission was not tolerated, no? Ay mga nanghangyo gyud og kuan, nanghangyo gyud og palugit, no? Pero it comes with a price. Everything comes with a price. All right, so much for that. I think last meeting we also discussed naman po. We already started, no? The module 3 here, no? We have module 3, application of first OTE. So last meeting, we discussed about the decomposition or growth. Today, we will be discussing about Newton's law of cooling, okay? And probably next meeting is mixing na din and reacting fluids, okay? So much for that. Let's proceed. Before that, no? If you can just observe, no? Nawala to 3.4 na to electric circuit. So I just remove, no? I just remove it kasi parang di na siya ma-appeal sa discussion. So ako na siya gi-remove. Okay? So sa walay pagdugay-dugay, let's discuss already the Newton's law of cooling. This is another topic of application of first order differential equation. So we have here, okay? Newton's law of cooling is actually the temperature change, no? And it also states that okay, Newton's law of cooling states uh, that the rate of change of temperature of an object is proportional to the difference between its own temperature and the temperature of its surrounding, which is the ambient, can be also the ambient temperature, no? So we have here our equation given, no? This is, you can see this is our sulat tayo. Again, I'm so sorry if I have to go back with this traditional way of pag ako, magsulat sa ako kay my writing pad was borrowed and it was so emergency. So balik sa ko dire, no? Again, the rate of change, no? This is our rate of change, right? It will be the rate of our change. This dt over dt. There are two t's here. But we have legend here, as you can see. So the T only stands for temperature of the object at time T, which is this small t is always represents the time, no? Yung TS natin represents the temperature of the surrounding environment, or again the ambient temperature. K is just again the proportionality constant. So as you can see, it's just almost the same, no? Almost the same with our exponential growth and decay. But as you can see here, it is denoted already with negative sign. And it was emphasized here that negative sign indicates that the temperature change is a form of exponential decay. So how do we get its model equation, no? Or general solution? It's just by the same, no? Sa approach natin sa exponential growth and decay. Kunin natin through variables and parables. So how do we do that? No? How do we do that? Dire ko magsulat, no? Ako po, naka-blur. Okay. So ako, let me rewrite, no? Let me rewrite the equation again. Just rewriting the equation. dt over another dt 2t is equal to negative k. So by separation of variables, no, kailangan natin maka-integrate here with respect to temperature, and ito naman dapat maka-integrate with respect to time. So again, no, I hope wala na mo or di na mo malibog ani giunsa ni siya. Okay, in the first place, we already discussed this one, no? And nakita mo po sa quizzes nga dagko man mo score. So I doubt nga di pa mo kasabot ani. Okay, so by after that, no, after doing this one, we can now integrate both sides, right? So by integrating both sides, dili lang ako isumpay, no? This one can be just integrated simply to ln times t minus ts. Ngano man, no? Because this can be also rewritten as what's ano x minus 1, x minus 1 or 1 minus x, no? Because yung ay yeah, my problem now. I need to put my uh okay, sorry. Yan, no? Or 1 minus x rather. Yung ano no, x minus 1. Why x minus 1? Kasi yung temperature of surrounding natin will always be constant, no? Constant tong temperature of surrounding natin. Now, going back to this TS, temperature of surrounding environment. While yung T natin, it varies, no? It varies. Kasi we have, actually, why is that? Anong mag-varies man ang T? Because an object temperature over time will approach to the temperature of its surrounding. No? So, what just good ang temperature sa isa ka object sa unsay temperature sa surrounding. No? That is actually a concept, no, sa thermodynamics. Let's say, no, let's say ka nang mag-aircon mo sa inyong room, no, mag-aircon mo sa inyong room. So, bugnaw na kay inyong room kay 18 degrees lagi daw. 18 degrees. Grabe kita katugnaw no, no? Okay na. Then eventually imo ding gi-open ang si tawag na ang imong pultahan, dako kay nga pultahan because gitugnaw na pud ka. Instead nga imong instead imong palungon sa ang kuan, ang aircon, ikaw kay gusto kag lahi nga way ba para dili kayo bugnaw, giabrihan nimo ang pultahan. Ikasab-an ni kasi mong kauban, ayo abri ang pultahan kay musulod. Ay, gawas ang kuan, gawas ang kuan aircon, no? So we often use that, no? We often use those words, but based on the concept of thermodynamics is dili mo gawas ang katugnaw, no? Musulod ang kainit. So kung unsa ang temperature sa gawas, let's just say init kay sa gawas pa at iabot og 40 degrees. Eventually mo adjust ang imong room, no? Mo adjust ang imong room sa temperature. Although gaandara na ang aircon pero ang matugnawan actually ang matugnawan ra gid ayo na is ang ikaw ra. Ikaw ra. Then instead nga 18 degrees ang temperature sa imong room, sudlan man siya init. So mo na, no? That's why this can be represented as x minus 1 kasi 1 natin is constant or the temperature of surrounding. Mo adjust ang temperature sa imong room, no? Sa aircon sa, of course, sa temperature sa gawas. So much for that. I hope kana lang ako representation no para pag-integrate na to, we can just simply integrate this into ln t minus ts. And katupod nga concept ako to gi-explain because of this statement, no, an object's temperature over time will approach to the temperature of its surrounding. At actually masabtan na to na niya, no? So let's just proceed with integrating this one. So we could get its model equation. All right. So here, if we integrate this negative k is a constant, ipalabas natin yan. So we are left with kt plus c. Okay? So by multiplying the whole equation by exponential constant, no? Para ma-cancel natin yung ln, we will be left with t minus Ts equal to e to the power of negative kt plus c. And we can also just rewrite this into t minus ts is equal to e to the power of kt times yun sa ganito siya. This is a laws of exponent, no? Or exponent property na siya, no? So e to the power of constant is just simply c, no? So again, by rewriting this one, this can be c e to the power of k. So this is already our model equation. Okay, this is already a model equation. But in some cases, no, in some most of the problem, no, we will be determining the temperature of the object or the time. Most probably, uh, conjugate temperature of the object. And since we already or I have discussed as earlier as I have said na yung TS natin, temperature of surrounding is constant. So gawin na lang natin to in terms of T, no? Yung equation natin. This will be our model equation now. Balhin na to. This will become positive na plus C e to the power of negative KT, no? This is now our model equation. So in this equation, no, or in this general solution, same goes with our exponential growth and decay. We will be getting the value of our C, no? This one and this one. In order for us to, ako na lang getting the values of this, no? So yung T natin, yung TS, so as the time will be given on the problem, no? Be given on the problem. All right? So I hope nasabtan na siya. So the greater the difference between the object's temperature and the temperature of its surroundings, the greater rate of change of that object's temperature. Of course, no? So, mungkin na siya ang muna siya ang situation gid aning Newton's law of cooling, no? The more nga dako og diferensya sa object's temperature, dako pod siya og rate of change, no? Kay mo adjust man gid na siya, adjust gid na siya based on thermodynamics. So again, kung imong lawas, no? Ikaw, kung imong lawas sulod ka sa isa ka lugar, init kaayo, no? Na nato naa sa 50 degrees, grabe na inita. So imong lawas, muna ang kasagaran, no? Especially kung gikan ka kanang mga kanang low temperatures countries. Maglaing gyud ang lawas hilantan jud kay of course ang imong lawas mo adjust na siya. Mo adjust na siya niya paspas kay ang rate of change ana no sa temperature sa imong lawas ana nga lugar. Grabe ka init. Muna maglain jud maghilanat gyud ang uban, hilantanon gyud. Saan ka na mo adjust og 50 degrees no? Not literally siguro mo adjust og 50 degrees ang imong lawas, but eventually mo adjust siya no sa temperature sa surrounding. Okay? So paspas nana po siya paspas pud ang rate of change niya no. Kung dako kaya sila diferensya. So that is only a note no. So let's try applying this model equation of us of ours no sa isa ka sample problem we have here. So let's read it no together. I hope kung maka-follow mo, just follow reading me. Okay? Bob and Kate are cranking out math problems at their home. Fred is at his home making pizza. He calls Bob and tells him that he is taking the pizza out from the oven right now. So Bob and Kate needs to get to Fred's home so that they can eat the pizza at a warm temperature of 43 degrees Celsius. Okay, so the pizza is cooked to a temperature of 230 degrees Celsius and is taken out of the oven and placed in a 24 degrees room at a time t is equal to 0 minutes. So if the pizza cools from 230 degrees to 190 degrees Celsius na no, in 1 minute, I know, if the pizza cools from 230 degrees to 190 degrees, so how long would Bob and Kate need to get to Fred's home so that they can enjoy the pizza at a warm temperature of 43 degrees Celsius. So, saan na to napagsabot, no? Sa Bisaya pa, kini si Bob ug Kate, no, nagkuhan daw sila. Ito, no, na mga mathematician man ni sila. So, nag-ranking out daw sila og math problems. While si Fred naman, as siya lang balay, naghimo sa pizza. So, iyang gitawagan si Bob ug si Kate, no, nga ali mo diri sa balay kay mga unta pizza sa akong hinimo. So, ah ang situation na to dire is that we have first situation here na the pizza should be at 43 degrees Celsius para makaon pa nila at somehow warm, no? Lami pa they can still enjoy the pizza, no? Can still enjoy the pizza, Bob and Kate, no? Si Bob and Kate. So muna siya ang condition na to, no? Gipagawas diri. But we still have another condition na ang pizza giluto siya at 230 degrees, no? 230 degrees at time zero. And we also have the temperature of our surrounding, which is the 24 degrees Celsius, no? Of course, if the pizza cools from 230 to 190 degrees, no? Ano ni cool man siya? Of course, kay naluto naman siya, no? Naluto na, ipagawas mo gina nimo, no? Or bisa pag dili na gani nimo literally pagawas, no? Di mo kon gina siya. Mo cool gina siya. Ang kanang bag-o na to nilungag mubugnaw man gid na siya pila ka minutes. So from 1 minute, no, in a time duration of 1 minute, ang 230 degrees nahimo siyang 190 degrees. So how do we solve this using our model equation? So by doing that, no, let's write first, no? Let's write first our given. So sulat natin example, okay? Example number 1. So let's write the given first, okay? The given are yung yung pangutana dito is at what time, no? At what time, pangitaan time, na dapat yung pizza natin, temperature of the object again, no? T represents the temperature of the object, no? So, at what time is na 40 degrees Celsius, makaon ni Bob and Kate, no? Ang pizza. So, yung temperature of our surroundings is, pila to? 24 degrees Celsius. Okay. That is our first condition. We have our second condition here na at time zero, no? At time zero, muning nga time giluto ni Fred. The temperature of the pizza is 230 degrees Celsius. But the temperature of the surrounding, no, stays the same. Stays the same, 24 degrees Celsius. And at time 1 minute, no? 1 minute, yung temperature natin sa becomes, the temperature of the pizza becomes 190 degrees. Okay? Yung TS natin, still the same. Alright. These are, or muna atong mga given. Okay? Alright. I hope to sabtan na siya. So, as you can see, in our first condition, ang given natin is only the temperature of the object and temperature of surrounding. So, we can just, our goal first here is to get the value of our C and K, right? C and K rather. C and K. So, may tatlong given tayo sa second condition and third condition. So, let's make use of it. So, dito tayo muna sa second condition. So, at time 0, so let's just rewrite. At time 0, yung temperature natin, again, is 230 degrees Celsius. Then, temperature sa surrounding is just 24 degrees. So, by rewriting, no, rewrite lang natin. Rewrite natin yung model equation natin. Negative KT. Okay. So, just simply substitute, no? Substitute natin yung 230 sa T. Yung TS naman, 24 sa TS, no? Plus C, E, negative K to the power of 0. As you can see, negative K times 0 is 0. And e to the power of 0 is just 1, right? Therefore, atin na ning ibalhin, no? Minus 24 is equal to c. Or, c is just equal to 206. So we now have the value of our c. Okay? We now have the value of our c. So, what to do next? Use the another condition, no? Or our second condition, or actually the third condition we have wrote earlier. Use this, no? Kasi tatlo pa rin yung given. Then we can also use this value of our c to get the value of our k. Okay? So let's just rewrite. At our condition that is time 1 minute, the temperature of our pizza will be 190 degrees, right? But constant relative temperature of gun, temperature of our surroundings. No? Alright. So by just simply substituting, no? Simply substitute. So, di na lang siguro na ako i-rewrite, no? Or i-rewrite lang. Sige, i-rewrite na to. Just rewrite siguro. Rewriting again the equation. And just simply substitute, no? We have 190 equal to 24. And we can now substitute, no? The value of our C, 206. E to the power of negative k times 1. Alright. Alright. So may buhaton na to. So same goes with our first condition na. Ibalhin nato ni siya. Ma-minus ni siya. 190 minus 24 equal to 206. E to the power of negative k. And our goal here is to get the value of k. So ibalhin lang din nato ni siya, no? 190 minus 24 over 206 just equal to e to the power of negative k. And also, actually, pwede na to i-shift solve, but if we want to get the k without um, using the shift solve, no? Kasi sometimes our calcu could get lag, no? Mag-process pa na siya. So, we can just simplify this, no? And I know kabalo na kay Manny. By multiplying the whole equation with natural logarithm para ma-cancel natin to. Now, we will be left with ln 190 minus 24 over 206 equal to negative k. Again, just by ano ni ato lang ni siya i-calculate, no? Input lang na siya sa tong calculate, we can now get the value of our k, no? Actually, no, dili din ako mapa-insert man maklaro patabunan sad. Okay, so just isolve na lang siguro ninyo, no? So I already solved this, but if you can just put it in the calculator, ang magawa sa value sa inyong k will be 0.21588, tulo ka 8, then 3804. By the way, no, just for a change, para lang siguro, I just want to announce this, no? Para magkahiusa ra ta og answer tanan. So, probably sa quiz, ako na i-input, no? Ako na i-input nga instruction. But if you somehow, no, maminaw mo aning discussion, kindly put all the values that is written in the calculator na. Kasi, para pareha ratag answer, para ratag, di ba? As I have mentioned in the last meeting, is just at least 5 significant figures, no? Or 5 decimals. So, I changed my mind nga ibutang na lang tanan. Or either you shift store na lang ninyo sa inyong calcu, no? Para accurate gyud. Kay para usa ra tag answer, guys. Dili ta maglahi-lahi answer. Muna ako ang tumong, no? Anyway, dili man na siya nanakawaladon kaayo gyud. Gamay ra man kayo siya. Nga ganang dugang sa trabaho ninyo magsulat mo sa whole value of this one, no? Okay. So watch for that. That is only announcement coming from me, no? Para especially sa atong quiz. Anyway, ako na balik remind sa inyo and probably put that in instruction. Pero usa ra ta og kanang answers. Okay? So nakuha na natong K. We already have K and C. So we can now solve this first condition, no? what is the required here? It is the time. Given that yung temperature of pizza is 43 degrees Celsius and yung temperature of our surrounding is just the same, no? How do we do that, no? We use the value of RC and K. All right. So at T is equal to 43 degrees, no? TS is just 24 degrees. What will be our time, no? Simply substitute. Oh, I'm just gonna rewrite the model equation for you guys. So, memorize on ranin yun ni actually, no? Memorize on ranin yun. Memorize na din siya, okay? So, substitute. 43 is equal to 24 plus 206 e to the power of negative k lang ako isulat, no? Unya na nato i-substitute sa atong pag-solve na, no? Negative k. Then yung t is the required, no? So again, same process lang, no? I can just make it shortcut na niyon siya diretso, no? I think nakasabot na mo nga no. All right? So just multiply the whole equation by ln para makancel dito. So we'll be left with ln 43 minus 24 over 206 equal to negative k t. And finally, we can now get the time, no? Time. Na mahimo siyang 43 degrees Celsius na yung temperature natin. And finally, si Bob and Kate makakaon sila, no? Ma-enjoy nila kaon kay wa puy lami kauno na pizza no nga bugnaw. Sulay ganin yung butang sa rep din kauna din after. Sulay ninyo ma-enjoy ba mo? Okay, so how do we do that, no? I'm just gonna rewrite, no? 43 minus 24 over 206 over the value of negative, ako na din isulat dire, no? Okay, so pila may answer na. So kung imo na i-calculate, that will become 11.404 minutes. Therefore, this is the time or mo ni siya ang pila ka minutes, no? Na dapat si Bob and Kate maabot na dyan sa balay ni Fred. Okay, para ma-enjoy pa nila somehow ang one pizza. Makaon pa nila at 43 degrees Celsius. So I hope nasabtan na, no? Actually, same process lang sa atong ginabuhat sa exponential growth and decay. We just need to cite the conditions, no, given by the problem. Aray, tumba. Alright. Epic fail. Oh my god, what an epic fail ito. So, so if you're really watching this, no, samuka. Okay. So, kato, again, nawala na nun ko na tumba. So, same goes lang. Kunin natin yung value na C and K. Then, what is required? We can now get the time, no? Just simply substituting the value of RC and K, and so as the given, no? So as the given. So nakuha na nato dahil. Nakuha na nato ang 11.04 minutes. Okay? So, proceeding with our next slide. Oy, natay bakanting kuan dire. Supposed to be no, dire ta mag-solve. Pero okay lang. So, we have real life applications. Sa asam na to na ma-apply, no? To predict how long it takes for a hot cup of tea to cool down to a certain temperature. So kung inanay mong trip no nga, ala, gusto na ko mabaw-an kung kanus mabugnaw ang akong ah, cup of tea, no? Or let's just say coffee. Most likely ga coffee gid ang mga kan. Ako yung mga bantayan diri, no? Mga estudyante sige may day coffee, grabe mga coffee lover. So actually it's kind of good and at the same time bad, no? But it's not parang the only explanation of that is that too much of everything is not good yet. So okay ra gyud na magkape, but not too much, okay? Kasi nagyapoy mga side effects o dili maayo gid ang pagkape-kape. But as a college student, especially kung sige mong pilar, no, as I have seen, it's not just the differential equation. Napagani ko yung nakachat nga student no nga I thought nag-take na siya og soil mechanics, so I was shocked na uy nalagi siya soil mechanics. Oh, so grabe, abi na ko napa siya statics ni soil mechanics sa lugar. So lisod kayo na daghan kay formula ang soil mechanics, no? So or geotech ba na sa banayin yung say course subscription na napon sa inyo. So daghan. So needed inyong kape para pangtabag gina sa inyo makalahutay sa gabi no pag-study. So normal gina way tulog ang student ay kami ni agi pud niya na. But don't worry if mahuman inyong mga kalbaryo no worth it katawan na ninyo inyong mga kalisod na inyong kalisod karon sa statics, sa serving, economy and differential equation probably. Kung nilisod mo sa differential equation, pila ko asa yun naman kayo sa inyong differential equation. Dagko mo kayo inyong mga score. So um no? Kana siya. Ako na siya tabang. Sa kuha gani aside sa kape di kay ko gakapigid sa pag-review nako nagtunog kape. Gakubra-kubra ko sa ano no which is dili maayo. Kidadala ko kubra ng exam yung theory of structures and so as the soil mechanics. Ingnan gid ko ni engineer Kalibarang boy, Mr. Gimaring, balo baka makapatay ng kubra. Ako, yes sir. But I think too much of everything, no? Di mo ko kakubra every day, di po ko kakubra like twice a day, no? Kato lagi ting exam. So, kana siya, no? If you want, nawala na nung ko chika na kay ko, no? If you want to know the the temperature of your certain like coffee, no? Let's just say coffee, then you can use, no? You can use this method process, the Newton's law of cooling. Okay. So another real life application is to find the temperature of a soda placed in a refrigerator by a certain amount of time. So example, I have a soda, I have a Coke, no? I have a Coke, Coca-Cola, gibutang na ko sa ref. So gusto ka pilay temperature sa imong Coke after pila ka minutes nimo gibutang no sa freezer. Lah, nana no? Lah, pasa na bugna oy. Because again, going back to here, going back to this note, no, the greater the difference between the object's temperature is the greater rate of change then. So, ina na to nagpalit kag kanang wala gid na butang og ref nga coke ba. Tapos gibutang nimo kalit sa freezer. Tigala ka dali ra lagi kay nabugtaw in just 10 minutes. Dako ang iyang rate of change. Kay dako man kay lang difference pod sa temperature. So another no, last real life application that is noted here. We have in crime scenes, Newton's law of cooling can indicate the time of death, given the probable body temperature at the time of death and the current body temperature. So, dili ra day about sa kanang mga temperature sa kanang coffee, sa mga unsa ba ng object. We can still use this no in crime scenes. So kung mo-graduate ta pohon makalisensya ta og civil engineer kung wala na gitay lain matrabahoan kay ala sige tagpasa og application letter sa mga construction company wa ni madawat sa ta pasa ta dito sa Soko. Pasa tag application letter sa Soko na lang. Mag-apply tag detective, no? Mag-apply ta pagka-detective. Okay, we could use this Newton's law of cooling, no? To get the time of death given the probable body temperature, no? Kailangan given yung body temperature and the current body temperature. Oh, at a time of death, hindi siya at a time of death, no? The body temperature at a time of death, then yung current body temperature. Okay, so much for that. We have example here. We have a scenario here. Okay, forensics use of Newton's law of cooling. We have example. The great detective Sherlock Holmes, no, and his assistant Dr. Watson are discussing the murder of actor Cornelius Macam. So forget about my pronunciation. No? Di kay ko kayo mo basa ani no. Macam ba ni or Macam. Macam was shot in the head and his understudy Barrymore was found standing over the body with the murder weapon in hand. So let's listen in their conversation. No? Ana si Watson. Open and shut case, Holmes. Moore is the murderer. Ana din si Holmes nga. Not so fast, Watson. You're forgetting Newton's law of cooling. Oh, grabe kini si Holmes te. Nakaskwela ni siya og differential equation. Naminaw siya sa discussion silang maestro before. Ana di si Watson. Ha? Dr. Watson, I don't know kung mo ba siya kaagi og differential equation no. Pero doctor benta siya. Just say, abot lang unsa pud siya. Ingon na to. So, ana si Holmes no. You're forgetting the Newton's law of cooling. Naningala si Watson, ha? Unsa? Ana din, mo na din ni atong scenario. Okay? Ana din si Holmes na. Elementary, my dear Watson. Ah, grabe differential equation nila is ko ano? Kanang elementary mo nang kuya na to, char. Bitaw, basin Newton's law of cooling is natakol na nila sa elementary. I don't know kung natakol ba na to. Siguro sa mga nakadumdum, natakol ba na to na. Or kung wala, no? I think, parang sa high school siguro or basic tapaw or most probably gid kanang sa college na. Okay. Sa ilaha, elementary. Moore was found, ana si Holmes, no? Moore was found standing over Macam at 10:06 p.m. So let's just highlight that. At which the time coroner recorded a body temperature of 77.9 degrees Fahrenheit. So again, the condition here is the body temperature at the time of death, no? At this time, 10:06 p.m., no? Alas 10 size sa gabi. Ang body temperature ni Mackham is 77.9. Patay ni si Mackham, ha? Patay na ni siya. And noted that the room thermostat was set to 72 degrees Fahrenheit. So the room thermostat, it means this is the temperature of the surrounding. This 77.9 will be our temperature of the object or the body. No? So at 11:06 p.m. na po, so alas 11 na, the coroner took another reading and recorded a body temperature of 75.6 degrees Fahrenheit. So, after 1 hour sa iyang pag-record ni 77.9, ni-decrease siya ang temperature sa iyang body ni Mackham, no? 75.6 na lang degrees Fahrenheit. But since Mackham's normal temperature was 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit, mo gini siya iyang normal temperature, no? Katong normal temperature niya before siya namatay or pagkamatay gid niya. Ano? Ano yan, normal. And since Moore was on stage between 6 p.m. and 8 p.m., Moore is obviously innocent. Si Moore di ay, during 6 to 8 p.m., naapa daw siya sa stage. So, ano si Holmes nga, innocent kid si Moore, oy. So, ang kuwan dayon, gingnan din niya si Watson. Ask any calculus student to figure it out for you. Allah. Bright gid kini si Holmes, no? Bright ni si Holmes kay iya magingnan si Dr. Watson na pangita dadtog estudyante kamaog calculus para solve ani nga situation. So the question here, how did Holmes know that Moore was innocent? So what is our goal here in this problem? Again, now going back to real life application. In crime scenes, Newton's law of cooling can indicate the time of death. So what we're gonna do here is to know the time of death. Kano saan namatay si Mackham, no? Mo na siya. So how do we do that? How do we do that? Okay. Okay. Wait lang. So, example here, we have example. Kaya na-ispog na akong klaro pa misuro ni. Example. So, magbutang lang ko graph dire, no? Magsulat ko graph dire. We have, this will be 6 p.m. Time graph, actually, no? Time graph. 6 p.m., 8 p.m., 10:06 p.m., and lastly is 11:06 p.m. Kay, maghimo tag basis, no? Maghimo tag basis sa atong dire sa atong graph, no? Unsa og maka-formulate ta sa atong mga conditions, okay? So again, during this 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., no? During to 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. naa daw on stage si Moore. Kay si Moore man ang atong suspect, no? Si more ang ato suspect. Pero ana si Holmes, no? Holmes na kanang dili lagi siya ang nagpatay. Kay 6 to 8 PM, no? Nasa sa stage. So, nakita nila nga patay is 10:00 pa. Pero nakita nila nga si Moore naa sa kung ano, naa sa patay nga lawas, no? Naa siya nagtindog siya. Nakakita siya sa patay na lawas at that time, in this time. So what we're gonna do here, if 6 to 8 PM gyud naa sa stage, no? Atong i-identify kung kanus namatay gyud si Makham. So, how do we do that? So we let this 8 PM, let this 8 PM be time is equal to 0. Time is equal to 0, no? So at time is equal to 0, if we go at the right side, if the value of our time will be at this right side, no? Which is positive na siya diha, no? Positive na siya diha. Therefore, um, unsa man ni? Therefore, yung yung si Moore na suspect is probably the murderer too. But if it turns out na yung time natin is negative, which is nasa in between sa 6 to 8 PM, and then we can prove na si Moore is innocent. Okay? So, mula na yung atong indication. Sir, nganong 8 PM man? 8 PM kay mo man na ang end sa stage performance ni Moore. So, we cannot put here nga direta mag T at 0 kay kasi if ma-negative, what if ma-negative pa rin ang time natin? Day si Moore atong 5 PM or before 6 PM. Haman si Moore? It wasn't stated, no? Unlike sa 6 PM to 8, kabalo taasa siya. And 8 PM to probably napagani gyapon siya diri sa 11 or just diri 10:06, no? Nakita siya diri nga nagtindog sa lawas ni Makham at 10:00, no? So we're gonna let this 0, no? If makuha na to nga time upon solving is positive, therefore nahuman na iyang stage performance, probably siya ginipatay. But if negative yung time natin, then dili gid siya. So how do we do that? We write now the given conditions. Okay? So, do we do that? First, we write this required. What is the required? That time of death. Kano sa gid siya namatay? So, at time of death, no? At time of death ni kuan ni kisa ganito namatay gani si Makham. The normal temperature niya is naku po, eh, nag nagkuan ko na lang i-zoom kamay, no? Okay. Hopefully maklaro na siya. At required ang time, no? At time of his death, no? Iyang body temperature is actually or originally 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. And the temperature of the surrounding or the room, no, was set to 72 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay. Muna ito gipangita, okay? So, what is our second condition? We have at 11:06 PM, no? 11:06, we have recorded pila to? 77.9 degrees Fahrenheit. Then yung temperature of surrounding is just 72 degrees. So how do we get its time? No? Based on what we solved on our previous problem, no? We solved it by yung unit ng time natin is on minutes. So from 8, since dire atong time of 0, no? Pila ka minutes ang 8 PM to 11:06? Ay, 11. 10 pa day. 10:06 PM. Pila na ka minutes? So 2 hours and 6 minutes, no? Pila ka minutes ang 2 hours? It is 120 plus 6. Therefore, we have a time 126 minutes. This is now our condition. Okay, how about at time of 11:06, no? So another hour has passed. So mahimo na siyang 186 minutes. Ngano man na? Kamo na'y bahala ngano na, no? So I hope na gets ninyo based akong gipaingon dire. Kiunsa? 75.6 degrees Fahrenheit. Muna siya ang sa given. And still, yung TS natin is constant, no? Constant. Okay. So, this is now our conditions. No? Parehara gyapon siya sa atong first problem. Na yung gipangita is the time. The time. Okay? So, how do we solve this again? Since our goal is to get the value of C and K first, we cannot use this kasi dalawa lang yung given. Like here, we have 3 given, no? So let's solve, no? Let's solve this. The second condition na at T is equal to 126 minutes or the time, no? The temperature of the body is 77.9 degrees Fahrenheit. And the temperature of the surrounding is just 72 degrees. Okay? So just by simply I'm just gonna write, no, or rewrite na lang siguro. Punta na ko i-substitute diretso. Rewrite the model equation. I-memorize na ninyo siya. I know batak na kayo na pag-memorize, no. Okay? So again, simply substitute, guys. 77.9 is equal to 72 plus C e to the power of negative K times 126. Okay. So 77.9 minus 72, we will be left here with 5.9, right? Then C e to the power of negative 126K. So we cannot get the C only, no, or K only. So duha pa atong unknown ani. But let's try, no? Let's try to simplify this equation in terms of C, no? So saan na to? Balin lang. Cross multiply na natin. C is equal to 5.9 over e to the power of negative 126K. Alright. So this will become our first equation, no? Wala na siya yan. First equation. Kasi may dalawang anong pa tayo. So how about we get the second equation probably, kay two equation to ano ni siya, no? We need to have another equation to get the value of C and K. And kung duha nga tong kuan, duha nga tong tawag ni, duha atong ano, then we need two equations. So if we can get the another equation here, no, we can get the other equation. Actually, you can use calculator techniques, no? You have calculator techniques to get the value of C and K easily. But again, I'm just gonna discuss it, no? Kung kabalo naman na, mas maayo. Pero I think I'll try to teach you. Kanya ipakita na ko dire sa phone, no? I hope makakatch up ra. So second condition, at time is equal to 186 minutes. T is now, or the body temperature is 75.6 degrees Fahrenheit. Sakto ra ba akong maawan? Basig mali ko copy lang ba? Long problema ka. Balhay ra ba kita tong answer, no? Para sakto ra. 72 degrees naman yung TS natin, okay? Still 72 degrees. Okay, just by simply substitute, no? I-substitute na ako diretso. Di na nako ni kopyahan, no? So that's 75.6 is equal to 72 plus C e to the power of negative K times 186 na ta. So 75.6 minus 72, we will be left with 3.6 is equal to C e to the power negative 186K. So again, pwede nato ni siya in terms of C, no, ang equation is simplify. So again, mahimo na din siyang e to the power of 3.6 over e to the power of 186K. Yung 186 siya. 186K. Okay. Now, our equation 2. So, how do we approach this? Okay? Saan na ito pag-approach? Kini sa dili pa din ni sa can be two equation to unknown, pero I think Kut kung pwede ba di siya calculator technique. So, apo na ko gitry. Pero just by equating both C, no? Equate. Data na ako. Equate both C. So, C is equal to C. We can now rewrite another equation to 5.9 over e to the power of 126k equal to 3.6 over e to the power of 186k. I hope nasabta or klaro pa na siya, no? Okay, klaro pa na siya. So, unsaon man nato ni pag-solve sa k. So, cross multiply ato lang ni siyang ipang kuano para to make it simpler. Then nato isulat. Kung siyang 5.9 over 3.6. Then dito naman sa pikas, no? E to the power of negative 120 up. Again, negative 126, no? Okay, over 1 negative 186k. Okay. So, kini siya day. By the way, kini we can make this simpler, no? Saan na to ni siya pag simpler term? Nemo ni siyang e to the power of 1 negative 126k plus 186k. Kay kung ato ni siya ipasakan no, tapos i-time sila both, by law of exponent, i-plus ra din sila or minus, no? Muna din ni siya atong 5.9 over 3.6. So, kini siya, pila naman din ni siya, mahimo ni siyang e to the power of positive 60k. 5.9 over 3.6. We can now get, dili pa day. Ato sang e multiply the whole equation by ln. So, cancel yung exponential constant natin. No? So, just by simply rewriting this one, we can now rewrite this to, napa na siya ln there. ln 3.6. Now, just by otro na nato, no? I-rewrite na nato. 3.6 over 60. We can now get the value of rk, which is what? Ako la i-solve otro, no? I-solve na ko, try. Pila to? ln times 5.9 over 3.6 over 60. We can now get the value, no? Naraw, 8.23 2336417 times 10 to the power of negative 3. So, again, no, either you shift store, how do you do shift store A, no? Para i-input ra din na ninyo, i-A ra na ninyo niya. Ako lang isulat rin, no? 8.2336417 times 10 to the power of negative 3. This is now the value of rk. And having the value of rk, we can now just simply substitute this value to the equation 1, either 1 or 2, no? Assuming na i-substitute nato sa equation 2, pareha na siya mugawas, no? So we can now get the value of rc, which is taman 3.6 over e to the power of negative 186 times a. So inani na din siya, no? You put the a na. You put the a kasi gi-shift star ninyo eh. This is now the value of RC. Okay? 16.65. Okay, yung K lang natin, yung proportionality constant lang ang ilagay natin na kanang all, no? Tanan. Pero yung C, kuan lang, at least 2 figures lang. Kina lang gid ang akong gusto nga para pareha ta tanan. Nga isulat tanan or i-shift store na lang siya. Okay? So we now have the value of RC. We can now proceed on solving the time of death because we already have the value of RK and C. This we're gonna be using, no? On our last condition. What is the time of death? No? Or pila ka oras, pila ka minutes. Na nato minutes baka or oras. From 77 degrees, no? Nahimo siya actually from 98.6 nahimo siya 77.9. So ato isulat diri, no? required natin is time. Yung T natin is 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. Then, again, yung surrounding is still 72 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, so simply substitute, no? 98.6 is equal to 72. 72 plus, nag-point anong ko, wala maganda siya. Yung C natin is 16.65, di ba? E to the power of negative K. Negative K lang sa ako kay grabe ka taas na siya guys, no? Negative K. Okay, then yung T is muna atong gipangita. So just by transpose, no? 98.6 minus 72 equal to 16.65 e to the power of negative KT. So again, atong ibalhin na po ng 16.65, no? E to the power of negative KT. So para ma-cancel natin ang exponential constant, we multiply the whole equation by ln, natural logarithm. Now, muna din ni atong new equation. I hope naka-follow lang ang tanan, no? Negative KT. So actually, we do have value of K, which is here. So we can now get the value of our T. No? Isa. Nag-rewrite ako guys. 16.65 over negative. Okay, let's just say, sulatan na nato, no? 3641757 times 10 to the power of negative 3. We now have, we can now get, if we solve this, no? Ito isolve, ito i-calculate na po. Okay, pila to? 98.6 minus 72 over 16.65 over negative. Since naka-shift storm ako sa A, no? Inaanar akong buhaton. And solve. This is now our time, no? As you can see, it is negative 56.9. Again, no? Going back to this situation. Dere. So, ang atong time at 0 is 8 p.m. So, if, again, kung atong makuha nga time is positive, therefore, beyond 8 p.m., namatay si Mackham. And there, we can conclude na si Mordred ang murderer. But if negative naman, negative, kasi at time 0, no? Minusan na to ang 8 p.m., no? Pila ka minutes ang nigawas atong time of death. Therefore, si Moore is innocent. Okay, naman sa stage ni 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., okay? So, if we solve the time of death, this is the time, no? It's not yet the time of death. It is the time na yung body ni Mackham turned to 98.6, no? Yang body temperature. His normal temperature was 98.6 pa. Mo ni siya nga time. Or mo ni siya nga pila ka minutes, no? So, in getting the time of death, how do we get it, no? Sayon ra siya. Sorry na. Time of death is 8 p.m., no? Dito man ta magbase kay at time at 8 p.m. is yung time natin is equal to 0, no? 8 p.m. minus or just plus negative 56.9, or let's just say this is equivalent to 57 minutes, no? So 8 p.m. minus 57 minutes, or let's just say 57. Therefore, na time of death natin is 7.03 p.m. Okay. So we now have proven that Barrymore is obviously innocent. So I hope nasabtan na siya, no? Our goal here is to get the time nga pila ka minutes. Actually, kung balihon lang nato pagsabot gikan sa kuno. Kay ang na-record man gud niya nga body temperature is katunang alas 10 nga 77.9. No? 77.9. It's not actually, no, ako lang ning i-restate, no, i-rephrase, kaya actually namali ko relay ganina. It's not from 10 p.m., no, kuhaon na to ang kuan, kanang, sitawag na, kanang time. From 8 p.m. Okay, mo man na atong at time is zero, no? At time is zero is 8 p.m. So from 8 p.m., no, pila ka minutes before or after baka, okay, we still don't know that time, no? We still don't know if before 8 p.m. or after 8 p.m. nga ang body temperature pa ni Makham kay 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay? So it turned out na if positive yung answer natin, again, after 8 p.m. siya namatay. But if negative yung answer natin, so before 8 p.m. siya namatay. Okay? Since negative man, 7:03 p.m. siya namatay. Therefore, let's just butag conclusion. More is innocent. So again, no? Kung nagdodoha mo sa inyong career, mas tira ninyo ning Newton's Law of Cooling, pwede mo mo-apply siguro sa SOCO. Sir, ako mo kog score sa Newton's Law of Cooling. So, pwede ra ko, sir. Ah, right. Nanay niyo ingon dito sa SOCO na. Bitaw, so much for that, no? I hope nasabtan ninyo ang point how to use the model equation or general solution given, no? Sa Newton's Law of Cooling. So again, in summary, you need to know the given condition first, what is required, no? What is required, and also um, getting the value of based on our model equation. Where is our model equation? Here, based on our model equation, we will be getting the C and K, no? We'll be getting the C and K para makuha na to either depende mo na dili actually karon, no, coincidence lang siguro po na ang gipangita is time. But there are cases na ang pangitaon is this one, temperature. Okay? So, or either ways, no? Yun lang yung process natin. And we have generated the value of our C and K, and we can now proceed now. Okay. So, I hope nasabtan na siya, and if you have questions further regarding with our lessons, you can just either PM is a G class because you need to turn in, no? After you watch this on your time, watch this as much as possible on your time sa class, you know? Turned in, mark or mark done, no? Na nakakuan. And I will be requiring screenshot, no? Screenshot sa mga nag-watch kid kasi needed na ko na as a proof na nag-watch kid mo on time. And that will be also my attendance. You can watch replay, no? Or anytime and actually as much as you want. But I need your attendance, no? That will that will serve as your attendance. Yung pag-mark yung as 13. If maka-mark mo late, then you'll be marked as late. Late mo sa attendance. Because that's supposed to be your schedule of class. All right, so much for that. I'll be posting the I think uh the ano this one, this slide. Okay. So I hope everyone will be having a good day. So that would be all. Class dismissed.